Good morning, children. We are again here for the online class of English 2 class 3. I, Rashmi, welcome you all to the online today's class. We have already completed 2 lessons, 1 poem and 1 lesson of our English 2 subject. Today we will be starting with the third lesson, that is again a poem. So let's start. Yes, if you have your books with you, I would ask like you people to open the book, page number 20. Page number 20, lesson number 3. The name of the poem is Puppy and I. The name of the poem is Puppy and I. Before starting the poem, let me ask you one thing. Children, suppose if you have a small puppy in your house, what all things will you do with it? You will be very happy? Yes? Yes. We will be very happy to have a small little puppy, and that also of white color, suppose, to have it with us. We will play with it. We may feed the puppy with milk and bread. We may give him water to drink. We may also like to make arrangement, a place for the puppy to sleep, and so on. Yes? Yes. So let us read this poem. The name of the poem itself tells us about an animal involved in it. Yes, the puppy. Yes, Puppy and I. The name of the poem is Puppy and I, and the poem is written by A.A. Milne. A.A. Milne. The full name of the poet is Alan Alexander Milne. Alan Alexander Milne. And he was an English writer. He was born in UK and he was a English writer. He was born in 1882 and he died in 1956. He was an English writer. He is best known for his children's book. You'll be very happy to hear it. He is best known for his children's book named Winnie the Pooh. Remember Winnie the Pooh? You see the cartoons, yes, in the channel Disney Junior and all those channels. They show a special cartoon, serial that is known as Winnie the Pooh. Okay, so he has written the book. It's a book and he has written. And the House at Pooh's Corner, about the lovable bear Winnie the Pooh and his animal friends. So this poet has already written a book in which animals are involved. If you remember, if you see Winnie the Pooh, you must remember there is a bear whose name is Winnie. There is a tiger. There is a donkey. Then there is a rabbit, and that this much I remember. I also see. So I remember these many animals in that serial, cartoon serial. So the poet is fascinated with animals, and so his books had the characters mainly played by animals. The animals were the center point of the poet's storybooks. So he has also published 2 collections of children's poetry. When we were young and now we are 6. Okay, so this is the introduction of the poet who has written the poem. Now in this poem, I'll tell you a small summary of the poem. In this poem, Puppy and I, it's about a small boy. He is walking down somewhere. He is going to some place, and on the way he meets some people. A small boy who meets and talks to a man and a horse and a puppy. If you uh, have if you come across the detail this poem, you will also see a rabbit in it. Okay, so he comes across man, a horse and a puppy and talks to them. Both the man and the horse refuses to accompany him. Accompany him means to play along with him. So they refuse to go with him. Finally, it is the puppy. It's the small puppy who agrees to go and play along with him, and they become good friends. Okay, this is the small summary of the poem. Once again, I'll tell you, there is a small boy who is going on the way and he wants to play. He wants to have a company. He wants to have somebody to play with. And he meets a man and a horse. And finally a puppy. But both man and the horse, they refuse. They say no. They say no to the boy, that they don't have time to play with him. But finally, when he meets the puppy, the small puppy agrees, means he says yes. He agrees. He says yes to him, and they become good friends. Now we will read the poem. We'll recite the poem. Okay. Now, I met a man as I went walking. We got talking, man and I. Where are you going? To man I said. I said to the man as he went by. Down to the village to get some bread. Will you come with me? No, not I. Okay, this is the first stanza. The boy is going to play. He wants to play. On the way he meets a man. And he is asking him to come along with him. He is saying, first he is asking, where are you going? He is asking, the little boy is asking the man that where is he going? Okay, so the man answers the boy that he is going down to the village. He is going to the village to get some bread. What is the man going? Where is the man going? The man is going to the village. And what is the work? What is the purpose? To go to the village to get some bread. Okay. So the boy is asking, will you come with me? Small boy is asking, will you come with me? The man said, no, not I. He may be in a hurry. Yes, he must be having some other important work. So he denied him. He said no to him. He disagreed him. He said no. So he said, no, I cannot come with you. Okay. Now next stanza. I met a horse as I went walking. We got talking, horse and I. Once again, I met a horse as I went walking. We got talking, horse and I. Where are you going to, horse, today? I said to the horse as he went by. Down to the village to get some hay. Will you come with me? No, not I. Okay, once again we'll read this stanza. I met a horse as I went walking. We got talking, horse and I. Where are you going to, horse, today? I said to the horse as he went by. Down to the village to get some hay. Will you come with me? No, not I. So as the man said no to him, he went forward. The boy went forward, went ahead, and he met a horse. So when he met the horse, they started talking. They started talking. Here it is written, we got talking. We got talking means we started talking. When you meet somebody, suppose you are walking down to your school and you meet your friend, both your friend, will you be quiet and walk along your way? No, no. What do? You have a talk with him. You ask him some questions. He replies you. He will ask you the friend will ask you some question and you will reply. In this way, you have a conversation with both have the conversation and you walk along. So here in the poem also, the poet is telling about the boy and the person the boy meets. Okay, whomever the boy meets. So in the second stanza, the boy is meeting a horse and he's saying, as I met the horse, we got talking. We started talking. Who started talking? Horse and I. So the boy asked the horse, where are you going today? Where are you going? The horse replied, the horse answered, down to the village to get some hay. Down to the village to get some hay. Do you remember in the last lesson, I have already told you what hay is. H-A-Y, hay. In the last lesson where we have read about hay. Okay, Heidi meets grandfather. In that lesson we have already studied the word hay. What is hay? Hay is dry grass, dry plant. After the crop is cut, the grains are harvested, it is kept inside the storeroom. The leftover, the grass which is left back is called hay. And that day also I told you that hay, the main purpose of keeping the hay is to feed the cattle. To feed the cattle. Okay. Animals eat it. Horse, buffaloes, cows, goat, they eat. All the herbivorous animals eat. Herbivorous, you know, animals which eat grass. Okay, so they eat the hay. So the horse is saying that I am going down to the village. Where is the horse going? Down to the village. And why he is going to the village? To get some hay. To buy some hay for the horse to eat. So the boy is asking, will you come with me? Will you come with me? The horse replied, no, I cannot come with you. Okay, the horse again replied, no, not I. Okay, now we will proceed to third stanza. I met a puppy. As I went walking, we got talking, puppy and I. Where are you going this nice fine day? I said to the puppy as he went by. Up to the village, up to the hills to roll and play. I'll come with you, puppy said I. So, third stanza, the boy moves ahead. After meeting the horse, as the horse says no to him, he moves ahead. The horse goes to his job, the thing which he is going to take. So the boy moves ahead and he meets a small puppy. What's a puppy? A puppy is a small one of a dog. Small one of a dog. So he meets a puppy and they start talking. They start talking. The boy is asking the puppy now, where are you going? It's a fine day. Where are you going? So the puppy replied, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to up hills. Up hills means he's going towards the hills to roll and play. So the puppy replied, I am going to up hills to roll and play. So the puppy replies, I will also come, and they both join together. Puppy and the boy, they both join together and they move towards the hill to play there. Here it is written that they became friends. Here it is written that they became friends. Okay. Okay. Now I will recite the poem in one go for you. Okay. We will recite the poem in one go. I met a man as I went walking. We got talking, man and I. Where are you going to, man? I said. I said to the man as he went by. Down to the village to get some bread. Will you come with me? No, not I. I met a horse as I went walking. We got talking, horse and I. Where are you going to, horse, today? I said to the horse as he went by. Down to the village to get some hay. Will you come with me? No, not I. I met a puppy as I went walking. We got talking, puppy and I. Where are you going this nice fine day? I said to the puppy as he went by. Up to the hills to roll and play. I'll come with you, puppy said I. Okay, then this is the poem written by A.A. Milne. A.A. Milne. Now children, these two poems you have to, for writing purpose only the first 5 lines you will be writing, but to learn you will learn the full poem, not only the 5 lines, but you will learn the full poem for recitation purpose. Okay, for recitation purpose you will learn the full poem, not the first 5 lines only. That is for written work. For the recitation work, recitation means when the teacher is asking you to recite the poem, you recite it by heart and you recite it. You learn it by heart and you recite the whole poem. That is known as recitation. So, for recitation purpose, you will learn the whole poem. Okay. So, this is the poem. Now, before winding up, again I would like to say you children, please don't waste your time. Read books, read your study material which is given to you. Go through the lessons every day, complete your work every day, complete your work, whichever work you are getting, complete it that day only, and stay safe and stay healthy. Okay, God bless you. Thank you.